we have graded coins, and of course we have our expert numismatist here, probably the most famous one that you've ever seen. Well, good morning to you, Mike Mezak.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited about the first item that we have for you. If you love the collection of the IndianHead cents collection, we have for you the 1900 to 1909 collection. It's $59.95 and it's 2 flexible payments of $29.98. And this is a really great value, and it's because one of the coins in the set, and I'll let Mike tell you, is you know, almost the cost of the set. So if you can talk about that, that makes it so special, the rarity and also just this incredible value.
Yeah, well, the IndianHead cent was a coin that, I mean, kind of folks of my age remember still trying to be able to find the IndianHead cent in change, and we were able to do that. That was kind of the holy grail, if you will, of what we call cherry picking, which is going through coins and finding coins in there. The IndianHead cent is kind of a legendary, iconic American coin. I mean, you look at it and you can see that this absolutely, positively is just, it's so iconically American with the Indian on the front, and the reverse is just says 1 cent, of course. The interesting thing, the IndianHead cent was made for quite some time, and we've done kind of large collections of these. We've done, you know, this 10-year set, 20-year set, 30, but I have not done 10 years in quite some time. And one of the reasons is kind of the difficult coin here. We go from 1900 through 1909, the last 10 years of the IndianHead cent. But the 1909, if we can focus right there, is kind of critically important to this set. Because if you might recall, in 1909, the United States government also made the Lincoln cent. As a matter of fact, it primarily made the Lincoln cent. It nearly exclusively made the Lincoln cent. So while they made IndianHead cents at Philadelphia, and only at Philadelphia, in 1909, that you're going to have right here, actually they did Philadelphia and Denver with this, but no San Francisco. So that what you have with this in 1909, you have a coin that's rare just by the fact that they were doing something else. And as I look in, for instance, a nationally advertised catalog here, if you would buy this coin individually, right here, $45 in fine condition. $45 for this coin right here. All the other coins are going to average somewhere around $8 or $9 a coin. For all the rest of us, we're $59. So we're basically $6 a coin, and include this, let's call it $35 coin even, that is right here. So we have 35, you know, 35 and 8 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 is what you do if you buy them individually. So, but we're going to put the entire collection together at $59.95. More importantly, I'm going to put it in this box. Understand, each and every one of these coins is in its own individual airtight holder. So what that means is you have the ability to present and display each and every one of these coins,
and to really so that you can pop it out and physically.
And take a look at it and not worry about that coin being damaged in any way, shape, or form. And then it just goes kind of right back in there. You just put that right there. And then this, the card, in essence, as you see right here, just kind of holds it. Boom, you pop it right in there.
And the beauty about it being encapsulated like you showed is that, you know, when you're talking about keeping things in mint condition, this just helps you keep that coin in the, you know, pristine shape.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to do, because you don't want to handle your coins too much. I mean, too much, the oils in your hands actually begin to degrade the coin pretty dramatically and pretty quickly, as a matter of fact. And so because of that, what you've got is the opportunity to own these coins and keep them in as good a condition as is humanly possible within this. I mean, you know, they're not like an uncirculated set of these would be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But like I said, the 1909, which is a unique coin in that it's a dual date coin, a dual coin year, if you will, is kind of the big deal with that. That 1909, great opportunity for you to pick that up. That's about a $35 coin by itself if you would purchase that individually. None of the other coins, lowest price in the catalog, $8.25, were $5.99, and include the 1909 for the last 10 years of the IndianHead cent.
So you want to take advantage of the 2 flexible payments of $29.98. Remember, just one coin in this beautiful set is $45. You're getting the entire set for a wonderful price here of $49.95. So, I'm sorry, $59.95. So you want to take advantage of that. Next we have up here is the